In the examination of the Revolution of Haiti and the independence movement of Simón Bolívar becomes clear that Haiti's revolution was more successful based upon their original goals. Success as defined as the thorough achievement of something desired. Each movement wanted complete independence from their suppressors. Haiti achieved this by developing their own government and by banishing all Caucasians from the island, although after the revolution their economy failed. While, after his death, Bolívar's liberated countries still had continued Spanish influence. For the most part, both movements are fairly opposite in the pre-revolution, during the revolution, and post-revolution stages, also in who achieved their goals. The Haitian Revolution began due to the white slave owners' harsh treatment of their slaves. The slaves revolted by burning and destroying the sugar plantations. Then, the slaves became free during the French Revolution, and they naturally didn't want to be under the same treatment as they were before being freed. While the beginning of the Haitian Revolution was triggered by a simple event, Simón Bolívar's independence movement started underground by Bolívar, and his perpetual hate for the governing Spanish. Bolívar found others who shared his hate, and soon gained a small army that was staging guerrilla battles against the Spanish. A leader began to emerge amongst the slaves in Haiti. His name was L'Ouverture, and he wanted the former slaves to rise up and take over the government since they were the majority of the population. However, the revolution was about to meet more resistance other than just the white slave owners because of the sugar plantations. The former slaves had to then fight off the Spanish, the British, and then finally the French, which this started the idea of not allowing Caucasians in Haiti anymore. Since Bolívar had such an underground movement, he quickly liberated many portions of his home country of Venezuela, but only for a short period of time. Still, Bolívar's movement became more well known, his army grew, and he had other leaders that he corresponded with. This allowed the movement to gain much power to use against Spain. Even though the former slaves of Haiti had primitive weapons with some guns, they defended off all the countries invading Haiti. However, after France had gone through its own revolution, Napoleon came to power and decided he had to get the situation in Haiti under control. L'Ouverture was invited to a meeting with some French officials to discuss giving the former slaves the power of the government. However, this turned out to be a trick to capture the rebel leader. Dessalines then took control of the movement. He finally got the last of the French and white slave owners out by threatening to execute them, and declared Haiti's independence, thus fulfilling the original goals of the movement. There were no more Caucasian people on the island, and they had control of the government. Bolívar had created a very strong movement to the point that he had liberated 6 countries. His affairs then turned to attempting to establish stable governments in those countries. However, many of the countries were in turmoil over who would take charge. Most of the liberated countries did not believe in Bolívar's government building skills. This caused him, in Venezuela, to create the Second Republic, which was a military dictatorship that did nothing to rest the turmoil in Venezuela, which caused a Spanish army to come in and intervene. Around the time that more failures were happening in Colombia, while considering to exile himself again, Bolívar died. Afterwards, many of the countries Bolívar had liberated went into turmoil or stayed in turmoil, and some, like Venezuela, still needed Spain's help in controlling the people. Both movements started with the simple goals of breaking away from their oppressors and gaining governmental control. While Bolívar had Spain, Haiti had France, Britain, and Spain to respond against, and Haiti clearly separated against all 3 of its oppressors, while some of Bolívar's countries still needed some Spanish intervention. Considering that the goals from both movements were to break away from their oppressors and control the government, Haiti succeeded with its goals by establishing its own government and banishing all Caucasians from Haiti, thus eliminating the chance of outside European oppression, while Bolivar's movement only somewhat succeeded, because some of the countries he liberated established governments, while others were trapped in turmoil requiring Spain's assistance in reorganizing the country, thus inviting Spain back in to spread its influence and possibly lead to more oppression in the future.